Hey, what's up guys, this is CPC, aka the Programming Cuber, and today I have some impressions on these 5 cubes. So I decided to do something a little bit different with this video. I actually went to a competition yesterday, and at the competition at lunch I got some opinions from #Cuber and DGCubes about all 5 of these. I just thought it would be interesting to get some other perspectives on this. I actually wanted to get more perspectives, but I just didn't have time to grab a bunch of other people, so I still think it's good to get other people's opinions just because we all have different turning styles as cubers and all that kind of stuff. So without further ado, let's get into the first puzzle. Actually, before that though, I want to apologize for the video quality of the clips of them. I actually forgot my SD card at the competition, so I had to record on my phone, but I still really wanted to do this video, so I went with the phone, but hopefully the quality is at least okay. So the first puzzle we have is this. This is the Yushin Little Magic M Cubicle Labs, and it's a budget cube actually, so it has these frosted pieces rather than the glossy ones. For some reason all the budget cubes have started having frosted pieces. Don't know why, but that was like a trend. Anyway though, it's actually pretty good. It's a little bit like clacky, and I guess you could say it has a little bit of that distinctive cheap like hard plastic sound, but it's not really terrible. Since it came lubricated and everything, I believe it probably softened the sound. I think if you just got the stock it would probably be very hard sounding, but lubricated and set up, and after solving it a little bit, it's actually a pretty good cube, and this is definitely a cube that someone could use as a main. I probably won't use it as a main, but it has a lot of potential, and I know a lot of people that do really like this puzzle. So for a budget cube, definitely it's really great.
This is a little magical. Okay, I support this. It's like a little bit looby on the outside, a little bit too much for me, but
When did you get these?
A while ago.
Also I feel like it's a little small. I don't know. I prefer like a nice 56mm cube, you know? Okay.
We're doing it on the field size test.
Okay, well, I was wrong, but I like 56. That didn't feel like it.
Okay. Alright. The next cube we have is this, the MGC 3x3. It's actually a magnetic stock 3x3, so it comes magnetic from the company. It comes in this box right here. It's actually a very extensive box. It's got like 2 layers and then a padded cap on top, and then it comes with some extra magnets. But yeah, the cube itself, it's kind of blocky, it's a little bit sluggish. I did lubricate this with Angstrom lubes, so it's definitely better than it was out of the box. Out of the box it wasn't terrible, but it was a little, yeah, it was definitely worse out of the box. Now, it's still a little sluggish, but it's decent. It's definitely decent. Blocky again, but for being, I think $15 or $16 for stock magnetic, this is definitely a good cube. So if you're just looking for a cheap magnetic cube, most magnetic cubes will run you probably $20 or more, so this is a pretty good deal. But you know, if you do have the extra $5, I would definitely go for something else like a GTSM, but it's still a good option for sure.
Actually, it's pretty good.
It's like pretty good, but I don't know, it's like weird, yeah.
Wait, don't say. No. What the heck?
Is it Magneto?
It is.
Fancy. Huh. I'm getting like weird lockups.
Is that coming stickerless?
I have no idea.
I've never seen
It reminds me of a tornado.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Bubbly.
Like it feels like it's got the same sort of like weird lockups as a tornado.
I don't remember what the tornado feels
I
like.
don't know. I used it as a main for a long time, so I remember.
Oh,
But
wait. I kind of,
tornado?
yeah, I kind of remember. Yeah, I see. I know what you're talking
It's
about.
like this. It feels like the same kind of thing, but I like it. I mean, yeah, I agree with everything Ava said basically. It's pretty good though.
And the next cube we have is the Yushin Huanglong. I'm actually not sure about how much this costs, but it is also a cube that comes magnetic out of the box. And this cube is really good. It's legitimately really good. It's a little fast for my liking now. I actually have to slow it down a little bit more. Although I did lube it with some Angstrom lubes, so I tried to slow it down a little bit, but I didn't quite use enough lubricant because it sped back up really quickly. However, it is still better than it was out of the box. Out of the box, it was still good, but it was very dry, obviously, and also even faster, so that was it was a little hard to control. But It reminds me a lot of a GTS, although definitely not as the same feeling. I feel like a GTS is a little blockier almost. This just feels super fluid. And this is definitely a cube that I could use as a main. I'm actually considering it. It's a very, very good cube, actually. And yeah, I like it a lot. It's definitely, out of the cubes that I'm showing today, this is definitely the best 3x3.
Oh, yeah. It's quite good. Alright, let's race.
It's pretty nice.
Alright, ready?
Wait, are we racing?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. You're gonna win, and it's gonna be embarrassing.
On the spot racing. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, ready.
Go.
Bam.
She almost won.
Okay. Well, it's faster than most cubes, definitely. So,
Wait 1 minute, we're filming.
you need kind of a, like, not a rough turning style. What's the opposite of that?
Smooth.
A light?
Light.
Light, yeah, there you go.
That's the one.
That's
You have light turning
That's the
style.
one.
Oh wow, wait, this is nice.
I didn't put them in. I don't know how that
This is
works.
not what I was
Don't
expecting.
they come with it?
Did they come with them? I didn't open it to
Dude,
check.
this is lit. No, I love
He's
this.
about to get one.
That's the only application.
I heard, before I got it, I heard that it was really good.
Wait, this is really nice. It's so
Yeah.
fast. It's got like
It's a
some-
Huang Long.
This is really good.
I could see you using that.
Yeah,
You like
this-
that too.
Yeah,
this
you
fits
you
my
would,
time
yeah, that
set.
fits you.
I want
yeah.
it looser. I want it looser and faster, please. But then it's
Even
my main.
looser. You know what, you just get your own, man.
Yeah, I'm getting one of these. This is good.
So, the next the next puzzle is the MF2. MF2M, obviously. Again, the frosted plastic instead of the glossy one. I don't know what the trend is with that in the budget cubes, but apparently people like it. I'm not a huge fan of this. I don't even do 2x2, but I'm really not a huge fan. It just seems a little too sluggish. I don't know if I just haven't broken it in enough, but it's very slow, and I don't know, it's good in terms of most other aspects of performance, like it doesn't lock up or anything and that kind of stuff, and it's not super blocky. It does feel kind of fluid, but it just feels slow. It just feels like everything's dragging. Again, you know, maybe if I broke it in it would get better, but just first impression, it's not the greatest 2x2 ever, and I would definitely recommend a different 2x2. Don't actually know which one is good because I don't I haven't kept in touch with 2x2s, but probably not this one. It is frosted, yeah.
This is slow as heck.
All the budget cubes are frosted.
Does
This is,
frosted
like,
make
bad.
it more budget? I don't
It makes
understand.
it worse. Like,
I just think this is all around bad. I don't like this.
Yeah, it's not
locks
really
up.
that good.
I don't know. Buy a better cube.
oh yeah, it's kind of slow.
Yeah, it's like
Like
sluggish.
I feel like 2x2 you need something fast.
Yeah,
Like at least a little fast.
yeah. It's not like 3x3 where like it depends on whether you
Yeah.
want a controllable. It's like just kind of.
I like the magnet strip. It could be pretty good with breaking in.
You could use
like,
this-
Yeah,
the move is,
yeah.
Like, so little.
Yeah, it's like gummy still.
You could use it in cube towers.
That's a good use for it.
Yeah.
You want to build a cube tower?
Yeah, I want to build a cube tower.
And finally, we have this. Because DG wanted to save the best for last, which is the Cube, the Cyclone Boys Cube, actually. Didn't know Cyclone Boys was coming out with this cube, but surprisingly enough, I suck at cubes, so I'm a bad demonstrator. Ava's a better demonstrator in the next clip, but it's good. It's probably second to the X-Men Wingy Cube. So it's not concave, obviously, but if you're someone who doesn't like the concaveness of the X-Men's cube, this actually might be for you. This is probably the second best option. Most people do like the concave cube just because it does provide a lot of grip, but you know, there might be some people that don't, and if they don't, then this is probably the next one to go to. This might also be cheaper considering it's Cyclone Boys, so you know, this could be a really good budget cube compared to the Wingy, but I don't think the Wingy is particularly expensive either. But either way, it's actually a really nice cube.
Okay, this is actually good.
It's like actually pretty good,
This is
yeah.
actually good.
Really?
Like this is like the second best thing on the
Oh, second
Yeah.
best. Well,
Well,
Like,
it's
if you
not
don't-
concave
If you
though,
don't
you know
like,
what I mean?
if you don't like the concavity at the
right.
corner
Yeah.
Yeah.
of the wingy, then like
Yeah, that's
like,
probably the
best
next,
option.
yeah.
Ooh. This is a nice. If this cube was concave, I would use it. But
Nice.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, and I am definitely the best cube solver. So I'm the one you should be listening to here.
Yep. This is Daniel Goodman, this Cube Pro. He's
That's
the
right.
fastest in the world.
Nope.
So that's about it for these impressions. Huge thank you to DGCubes and #Cuber for participating in my video today. Also, huge thank you to TheCubicle for sending these out to me. I actually also got a bunch of the Angstrom cubes. That will be another separate video. I didn't really want to group the Angstrom with these. So those Angstrom cubes I will make another video on, and that should be coming out very soon, later this week hopefully. That's about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
Thanks for watching.